What is up, everybody? KLE here playing Minecraft. Oh, damn it. What is up, everybody? Ace here. I'm playing Minecraft. I'm back in the Jsano fan server, and I'm back at what is supposed to be our aircraft carrier base. And like I said, that's still in the works. I'm probably going to start working on that really soon, actually. I'm kind of running dry on the old SCP ideas right now, and as I mentioned before, a lot of the stuff is just grunt work, doing a lot of gathering materials and such. We'll show you a couple things real quick. There is, oh, I gotta go back and grab some stuff. I was cutting down trees, cleaning out this island. I still don't know who our neighbor is over on that side, but I don't even know if they've been on. If they, I don't know. I don't know anything about them. But, yeah, today is January 25th. It is actually the day before this episode comes out. Getting a little bit better at that. What do you got? You just got a sapling. You can have that, you can have that, that, and that. I'll take these. All of these. Sign, and I guess that can be it. I can leave these doors. But, yeah, today is January 25th. It's almost February, almost tax season. And, I'm actually kind of excited. Weird to say I'm excited for tax season, but, I'm gonna get a little bit of extra cash with that. And, even though it probably won't mean really anything in the grand scheme of things, it will kind of alleviate some of the... What is that? It will help kind of alleviate some of the financial stress, I guess. There will be a lot of bills I can pay off with that. Two of which are getting pretty dire. One was my bill from the army, and which is gone over to was it the debt collectors, and I think it's lucky that I don't currently have a phone with me, because they'd probably be calling that a lot. But, yeah, so I'll be able to pay them off. That's probably going to automatically come out of that. Unfortunately, that'll take a huge chunk out of the old refund. And then, the rest, is probably going to be a certain amount that goes into, one of the debts that I have to pay off, and that would completely clean it out, but it would leave me with just a couple $100 left, and then that's either going to go to what is this? Go towards my credit card, or I'm just gonna hold on to it and pay for gas. Huh. I wonder what this is. This is gonna be like a houseboat? If so, I wonder who decided to take this. Oh, I see what they did here. They set up a portal and then broke it, because it links up probably to Rad's, because that's what mine does. Alright, let's try to get back over to where we were going to go. My depth strider allows me to not really need a boat. But yeah, tax season is coming up, so that's good. Let's see, a couple things to update on fan server wise. Number one, we have officially recorded the UHC Season 6, so that should be coming out within a week or so. We're just kind of waiting for everybody to, we're letting everybody edit and render their videos, and then Mary's got an intro that he's been working on. I think a couple other people are going to as well. I was going to do one, and I got kind of frustrated with it and scrapped it. Nothing was quite fitting right with the setup I had, or at least with the idea that I had. So I decided to forego it. As for the season itself, can't talk about it much because not even the first episodes come out. But it was a very good season, very exciting, very dramatic at the end. So definitely check it out once it comes out. Yeah. It turns out, the only thing I can say about it is it turns out that the team that I talked about before did not end up being the team that I was on. We went from teams of 5 down to teams of 4, just to add an extra team, because we had 4 teams of 5, so we decided to make 5 teams of 4 instead, just to add a little bit of extra variety. And that really changed things up a lot for some of us. So definitely check that out. I'm going to show you this real quick. This is what I've been working on. I've been kind of not showing people, but I figure I will. This is a galaxy. This is not, as far as I know, this is not an official SCP. This is just a little fun thing I did. I'm actually going to let Mukluk find this thing out, but it just takes so much resources. I need that little bit left, and I'll be done with it. Because this is supposed to be something for Mukluk to adventure for. Maybe he can still find it. Oh, you probably will once I watch this video, or once I watch this video. Once he watches this video, and of course I'll have to tie everything together, unfortunately. But Muck, if you're watching this, don't come here yet. That's all I can say. Go to the other research site first. This is site 21. Speaking of other research site, that's exactly where we're gonna go. Let's see, what else to talk about? Since UHC is coming out, we can also talk about another series that's coming out pretty soon. So things are starting to get a little bit busy for me. And the other series is going to be Space Engineers. That is coming out really soon. We do have a date to start recording. We don't really have upload schedules out yet, but we do have recording times. We'll be recording every other week and uploading in bulk. So that's how things will be going. By the way, I'm still a little bit sick. I have finally succumbed to medicine. I'm not usually the kind of medicine-taking kind of guy, but it was getting to the point where I just couldn't stand it anymore. I was like, yep, screw it, I'm taking medicine. So I sound better, but I probably still am not. It's been over a week. Hey, look, it's Hollywood. I hope nobody starts talking about UHC, or else I'm going to have to cut things out, but yeah, Space Engineers should be coming out pretty soon as well, within the next, about 2 weeks or so, I think. So we'll have the fan server, we'll have the Steam Sunday series, Space Engineers, and then, of course, UHC. Got a lot to look forward to. Speaking of Steam Sunday series, I put the Chivalry video out. That's the last game I played. I actually recorded a lot more of that than I uploaded. But since I'm only doing 20-minute max for those, I decided to just keep one of the rounds. So, but it was a lot of fun. I haven't played that game in a while, so I was definitely quite rusty with it. But I should also quickly mention I have a UHC skin going on. It's the Minnesota Wild hockey team. It was the most covert skin that I could think of, even though, of course, we were in armor a lot of the time. At least at first, I could stay hidden for a bit. So, we are here at Site 55, and if you notice, there's no dragon anymore. Some point during the UHC... Man, that has grown a lot, that castle over there. Man, that threw me off. But, yeah, during UHC, apparently the place either got struck by lightning or maybe somebody ran by with a flint and steel, but the thing caught fire. And, yeah, ironically, the dragon burned to death. So, I took down the rest, and that SCP is no more. What's weird about it is that, oh, my brother. I should actually take his name out. He's not in the, he's not on the server anymore. He doesn't come on anymore. But yeah, the dragon's gone. The book is gone, too, which is really weird. I have no idea why that is. The book and the, item frame are gone. the only thing I can assume happened was that maybe the lightning struck the post where the thing was, and then knocked them off and they despawned, and then the rest of the dragon just kind of burned away. Either that, or if it was a griefer, they took it down for whatever reason. But, yeah, this is all that's left. So, what we're going to do is we're probably going to expand our Site 55 thing. I have a lot of wooden materials, but I think what I want to do is actually make this into a type of, maybe a parking lot. In that case, we would not need wood at all, we would need smooth stone. But, what happened to my other pickaxe? Oh, it's right here. Let's put all this wood in here. For the moment. I don't have a shovel. Take a couple of these. And we'll make one. Make a couple of them. We'll dig up this grass here. Go. So, I guess to do a little life update, I would like to talk about a class that I'm in, my most recent class at UTI. Because this class, for the first time, I actually do not like this class much at all. And it really has nothing to do with the class itself, like the curriculum. Oh, hi. But more so to do with the, mainly the teacher more than anything else. Oh, that doesn't need to happen. But yeah, the teacher. And in a small portion being the classmates, but that's, I can kind of understand the situation at hand there. But, basically, I have, fuel and ignitions class, which, as the name may suggest, you study, fuels, gasolines, and such, as well as ignitions, which, gets the engine going, or as part of what gets the engine going, it keeps it going. And we have a teacher that is kind of a dick. He's kind of really a dick. He's got quite the attitude to him. Like, I'm the gay guy, but he's the one with all the sass. Not like the feminine style sass, but like, he's got an attitude to him. Like, he's all that. Or, as we would say in the early 2000s, all that and a bag of chips. But, yeah, he thinks he's something special. And likes to let people know that he is. And he kind of teaches the class like he's the leader and we're the subjects. We're supposed to follow his every command and all. He's got some very, he's kind of made it quite apparent on a couple occasions. And, that has caused some of the students to kind of act out. And a number of them actually switched to the morning class because of him. And this has only been the first week. It's actually been a short week because we had a holiday. So we've only been there for an actual 4 days. And yeah, people just do not like this guy. And I'm in the same boat. Yeah. And on top of that, he doesn't really have any idea of what he's doing, in a sense. Like, he knows what he's talking about in terms of the subject matter and all, but when it comes to, like, the lesson itself and the labs we gotta do and all that, he just assumes that we're gonna figure it out on our own, and then when the whole thing is different from what he expects it to be, we might ask him questions, and he just says, I don't know. I have no idea. And, you're kind of supposed to know these things, guy. You're the teacher. And, it's okay if, like, you get hit with a question that you weren't expecting, and you kind of go research it and figure it out. But he's kind of the guy that, he's missing out on, like, the stuff he's supposed to know. The subject material that he's supposed to know, or, parts of the curriculum he's supposed to know. Like, he had no idea what was a part of the, we have these lab packets. They're these papers with instructions on things that we're supposed to do, based off of what we've learned so far. And we're supposed to complete certain tasks and answer these questions on them, and stuff like that. And, yeah, he has no idea what's going on in those, so he has to, you know, look them up and assume that, we all know what we're doing. And then when we have questions, based on, you know, what's going on, what are we supposed to do, how are we supposed to do this, he has no idea, because it seems like he's never even looked at the whole thing. So, I don't know, he's a pretty bad teacher. He's got the attitude thinking that he's one of the greatest teachers, you know. And then, of course, you got all the students that are acting out, so it kind of makes things a little bit worse. And, yeah, it's pretty understandable why some of the people switch to the morning classes. I'm not going to do that, because we're already through the first week. You know, we only have a couple more full weeks to go, and then we're done. You know, it's only 3 weeks, and our first week was a short week. So, you know, we only have 10 days left. So, I'm just gonna muscle it out. Sleep? I don't think there's a bed here. I can run to the nether. Or I can just find a bed around here. Who has a bed around here? Do you have Volumite? If he does, it's down here. Yes. I'm in. But yeah, so this is the first class I've actually disliked. There was one class where, it was one of the electrical classes. And I think this technically... No, this doesn't technically count as an electrical class. I mean, it has a couple aspects of it, I guess. But, does it? Well, there's ignitions, I guess. And spark plugs. So, yeah, a little bit, yeah. But, aren't you have to run back and grab some more, smooth stone? Ew. This looks gross. But, yeah, so the one electrical class, I didn't particularly like the teacher, but in terms of the class itself, you know, he knew what he was doing. He knew full well how the whole thing worked. I just didn't like the teacher's, I guess, ego and sense of humor. He was kind of, he had a lot of cliche jokes and thought he was funny. But, besides that, he was a really good teacher. But this guy, no, he's also very soft-spoken, which makes you think that he's going to be this, like, timid, kind of, very passive kind of guy. But, no, he's quite the jerk, so I don't like him, but I'm going to muscle through it. I'm going to be the man in the class. And, I've been getting okay grades on it, on the tests so far. We've done 2, and there's only, like, 5 tests in this class. But, yeah, I'm holding a B, so I'm just gonna quietly, slip through the whole thing and, move on to the next class and hope that he's not in it. I hear that he has the potential to teach that class as well, so just hoping that he doesn't. If he does, maybe then I'll switch to mornings. But, that would be... Nah, I probably still wouldn't do that, because I would have to wake up at like 4:30, leave by 5, because class starts at 6:30. And even though I'd have the rest of the afternoon to myself, it would suck. But, yeah, I guess venting over. Just wanted to get that off my chest real quick. Alright, so we're back here. We're gonna grab, some things. I just realized that the parking lot that I was thinking about probably won't work because it's kind of small. Especially when you consider the types of vehicles I could throw in there. Like the helpful pickup, which I would still like to rebuild. So, that guy might be the focal point of Site 55 now. But technically, that truck's supposed to be there anyways. Which was the one that we built in the Nether Hub to help Mary out. I don't remember how I made that thing. Yeah, look at all this. All this cobble, all this diorite. Put that dirt away. All this andesite, all the granite. Mushrooms. So good. So much stuff. Plenty of pranking material. Excuse me. I think my voice is starting to go. This is the most I've talked all day, so. And my drugs are starting to wear off. But yeah, it sucks being sick. I only get sick like twice a year, which is good, but those 2 times a year kind of suck. And this one's been kind of unique in the fact that it hasn't been the typical stuffy runny nose, sneezing a lot kind of cold. It's been a sore throat for the longest time. In fact, that's what it started out as like a simple sore throat. And then like some of my lymph nodes were starting to swell up, like the sides of my neck were hurting a lot. And I had this bump on the bottom of my tongue that hurt. And you know, of course my sinus headache. And then the sore throat. And then eventually that kind of persisted. Oh, that was not this past Thursday, but the Thursday before I went to the hockey game. Excuse me. But then it was this past Monday or Tuesday that I started losing my voice, and then I just hadn't had it all week. And it's only thanks to these pills that I've been taking. They're kind of Alka-Seltzer, kind of, you know, Dayquil, NyQuil competitor kind of pills. But yeah, I think they're the only things that have been keeping my voice around. But yeah, I've been soldiering through it. So I got class tomorrow, so I'm definitely going to be taking some good old drugs before I leave. Shooting up. But yeah, so sucks being sick, even though it doesn't happen that often. So let's see, anything else I can talk about? I guess the last thing I can discuss is I would like to do another Q&A video pretty soon. I'm probably going to post this up on Reddit after I'm done here. But I think I'm going to do a Q&A video for next Monday. And yeah, just see how that goes. And then I think it should be just about time to start working on that aircraft carrier. Because, like I said, I'm pretty much about done here. Well, not done, but I'm kind of out of ideas at the moment in terms of the SCP Foundation. Besides maybe the helpful pickup, and we might do that next episode. But yeah, I'm kind of burnt out on the SCP Foundation for the moment. So yeah, we'll probably do some Q&A for Monday. And of course, I got the other Sunday Steam series video this weekend. And hopefully UHC kicks off in about a week. But yeah, I gotta figure out something to do here with the door. Yeah, I'll have to change up the whole thing going on there. And then Space Engineers comes out pretty soon. That's exciting. I'm really excited for that one. I think that's going... If the Minecraft series is any evidence or any foreshadowing, I think that's going to be a pretty fun series. I think there's going to be a lot of goofiness going on. And I think that's what Mary and everybody are kind of hoping as well. I need to change this out. I was kind of going for the natural look up here, but I think I'm going to switch it out. Ooh. Whose redstone is that? Whose redstone is this? Was this mine? Where's this going to? Nothing. Alright. Random redstone. Giving me the spooks. Alright, that was a little weird. Anyways, yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot of fun. And can't wait to kick it off and see how crazy things get. What am I gonna do here? Because I'm going to do like this, and then have this here, door, button, and then we gotta do like this, which means this has to go, and that means that's gotta move, or at least go up a layer, I guess. Go. I'll just finish off with this. It's not any better. It's probably just going to be a placeholder for a better idea in the future. But, that should do alright for now. Ooh, wait. One last bit and then we can finish this off. Just dump all this in here for the moment. Oh. There. Oh, there's a torch up here. Must have been stuff I left from the original spawn house. And there we go. Nice. Alright, I know we didn't really do much of anything. We did a lot of talking, that's about it. But, I think I'm going to end off this episode here. In the next episode, we shall rebuild our helpful pickup, probably right out here, and then we'll do a Q&A and start working on the aircraft carrier. And very quickly, I should mention, I have a plan for this, and it's going to be a pretty big project. It's big in itself, but it's also going to be a big project in how things get carried out, I guess. Because what I plan to do, since there's going to be a lot of work done off camera, I'm planning on doing a, I guess like a type of, I'm going to record while I work off camera, basically. And at the beginning of each episode that I do from that point on, I'm going to do like a B-roll or a picture-in-picture of like what I've been doing while we were away, or while, I guess you know, between episodes. That way you can see like all the progress that's been made, and once the project's done, then I plan on doing a huge compilation kind of excuse me. Jeez, such a weak cough too. I guess like a kind of like a montage of sorts. Maybe not a montage, but you know, fast motion kind of, you know, sped up of all the work we've done from start to finish. So from beginning to end, it'll be one big, nice, fast video with some music thrown in, and it should be cool to see how the progress is made. I'm still gonna need a ton of materials for that. It's gonna be our big project, just like how the award ceremony building was for us last season. Yeah, jeez. I think before I die, I'm gonna call this an episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching, and I shall see you all